Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Play-in tournament props, fade Ingram over points against Lakers. Brandon Ingram has officially returned from a scary knee injury, putting the New Orleans Pelicans at full power as they enter the play-in tournament. The Pelicans will be tasked with knocking off the LeBron James-led Los Angeles Lakers on Tuesday night, which could be a significant challenge given their history against LA this season. Our DFS Pro model expects Ingram to underperform in limited minutes for the Pelicans, while LeBron could reach double-digit assists for the fourth time in 5 games on Tuesday night. Let's analyze these bets from the first play-in tournament game, which features 2 dark horse title contenders from a jam-packed Western Conference. While Ingram is back in the starting lineup, don't expect him to immediately resume his status as the primary offensive option for the Pelicans. Ingram's first game back on Sunday resulted in an efficient but modest 13-point outing on 6-for-9 shooting from the field in 23 minutes. Even though head coach Willie Green has indicated that Ingram's minutes will increase in this matchup, don't expect him to immediately return to his usual offensive workload, especially with Trey Murphy's recent play. Our AI-powered model projects Ingram to finish with 16.9 points, 3.9 below, minus 18.75%, his season average of 20.8 points per game. During the Lakers' key road win against the Pelicans on Sunday night, James posted a surreal stat line, including 28 points, 17 assists, and 11 rebounds. James played over 38 minutes and registered a 31.2% usage rate en route to an uber-impressive triple-double. That win helped the Lakers hold on to the number 8 seed, which allows them 2 opportunities to make the NBA playoffs. They can either win on the road against the Pels or at home versus the winner of the Kings vs Warriors game. James had similar success in the previous game against New Orleans in February, recording 14 assists during a massive 17-point home win. Simply put, he has had the Pels number for a while. LeBron has also logged double-digit assists in 3 of his past 4 games, including the vintage outing against New Orleans, and our model expects him to finish with 10 assists again in this bout. This play-in tournament matchup between the Lakers and Pelicans is close to a pick-em, as the moneyline odds for both teams on DraftKings are minus 110. However, the Pels have been steamrolled in 3 of their past 4 games versus the Lake Show this season, losing by 44, 17, and 16 points in those bouts. Despite missing 18 games during the 2023-24 campaign, Ingram was available for all 4 games against the Lakers, posting just 17.5 points per contest. Ingram's presence has not given New Orleans a significant advantage over Los Angeles this season, so don't expect that to happen suddenly in this spot in just his second game back from injury. Our DFS Pro model has given the Lakers a 51% chance of winning on the road in New Orleans. It certainly helps that the Pels have Ingram back from injury, but he will not be at full strength after missing 12 consecutive games. Jared Vanderbilt signs 4-year extension with Lakers worth $48 million. Former Kentucky forward Jared Vanderbilt has agreed to a 4-year, $48 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers, his agent told Shams Charania of The Athletic. The deal is fully guaranteed and comes equipped with a player option in the 4th year. After being acquired from the Utah Jazz midway through last season, Vanderbilt averaged 7.2 points, 6.7 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.2 steals in 26 games with 24 starts in his first season with the Lakers in helping Los Angeles to a 43-39 regular season finish and an appearance in the Western Conference Finals, where they were swept by his former team, the Denver Nuggets, in 4 games. In 5 NBA seasons with the Lakers, Jazz, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Nuggets, Vanderbilt, who is known as a high-level rebounder and defensive stopper, is averaging 6.2 points, 6.6 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 1.0 steals in 244 career games with 162 career starts. After 2 injury-riddled seasons with the Nuggets, Vanderbilt was traded to the Timberwolves, where he spent 3 seasons. In the summer of 2022, Vanderbilt was then dealt to the Jazz as part of the mega deal for 3-time All-Star and 3-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert. As a freshman at Kentucky in 2017-18, the versatile 6'9" forward missed the Wildcats' first 17 games of the season after suffering a foot injury in late September. He then missed all 6 of the Wildcats' postseason games with another foot injury sustained in practice during the lead-up to the SEC tournament in St. Louis. But during his brief 14-game Kentucky career, Vanderbilt was a force of nature on the glass, averaging 5.9 points and a team-high 7.9 rebounds. He snatched double-digit rebounds in 5 of 14 games, including a career-best 15 versus Missouri on February 24 in his best game as a Wildcat, in which he also tied a career high with 11 points. Prior to his NBA debut on January 25, 2019, Vanderbilt's last game came in an 80-67 loss at Florida in Kentucky's regular season finale on March 3, 2018, a span of 325 days. I will tell you, his analytics, all those teams looking at analytics stuff, those 14 games were off the charts, Kentucky coach John Calipari said. NBA motor, goes after balls, quick twitch, can pass it, can bounce it. Numbers, pro spirit, pro energy, NBA body, all that stuff. Vanderbilt was originally selected by the Orlando Magic with the number 41 overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft, but was acquired by the Nuggets in exchange for Justin Jackson, the number 43 overall pick, and a future second-round selection. The Nuggets signed Vanderbilt to a 3-year, $4 million deal in July of 2018. After leading the NBA Summer League in rebounding, averaging 11.3 boards per game for the Nuggets in 2019. Coming out of Victory Prep in Texas, Vanderbilt was ranked number 12 overall in the 2017 class according to the industry average 247 sports composite. Former NBA star makes controversial Lakers versus Nuggets statement. The Los Angeles Lakers will face the New Orleans Pelicans on Tuesday night in the play-in tournament, and the winner will move on to face the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs. The Nuggets swept the Lakers in last year's Western Conference Finals, which has sparked some dialogue about whether or not the Lakers would be better off losing their initial play-in game and shooting for the 8th seed. While this is an outlandish thought to many, it is something being discussed in certain media realms, including on the recent episode of Gilbert Arenas. When speaking about this Lakers vs. Pelicans game, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas said, "We losing. Sorry Golden State, we'll play you second game. You crazy? If we lose Tuesday, what are we playing OKC? OKC? We're spanking that." While Arenas made it clear he feels the Lakers should position themselves for 8th and a date with OKC, he made another statement about how Los Angeles would line up with Denver if Jamal Murray were to be less than 100% healthy. "We might want Denver if Murray is still on a minutes restriction," Arenas said. "Only if he's on a minutes restriction. If Murray ain't out there averaging 20. I'm just gonna be honest with you, I'm not trying to play them the first round." And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Gilbert Arenas? Leave your opinion in the comments.